Hey babe, so it's the next morning and I have to get to work in an hour. But until then, I really have to do two things at the Keo Center. So I have to go over there really quick and I really hope I can pull it off before I have to go to work. So I have to make this quick. I'm sorry, but I think today I'm going to put lipstick on, so I'm going to do that real quick. And I'll either try it out for a day or a week. I haven't decided yet. I just really gotta get going, so I will see you later, okay? See you after work. Oh yes, of course, but this is what it looks like real quick. It's just quick red lipstick, and I just wanted, I have no idea. Okay, I'll see you after work. Hey babe, so I'm home now, and after work, well, I really didn't make much of work because I had like 4 tables, and one of them stood me up for no reason at all. It was just a guy with a salad, and he just stood me up for some reason. I don't know if he is one of those people that don't like to leave a tip. That's what I always figure because I didn't do anything wrong. But I don't know. But we're over it. Ooh, I have news to tell you. I completely forgot to tell you, I think. I don't remember actually. So last week, I might have told you, I was one of the highest SPGs for that week. And it was really, well, it was really exciting because nobody cared. But it's something that I like to aim for and stuff. And it's sales per customer for whoever doesn't know. But there's that, and there's the bad score beverages, appetizers, desserts. And I made both of them yester week. Yeah, I made both of them yester week. And I made the top. I was number 1 for sales per customer. SPC. Did I say SPC, SPG, whatever. Sales per guest, sales per customer, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. But yeah, and I was the 3rd highest for bad score. And then this week, I didn't really look at the bad score, but yet again, I was number 1 for SP, whatever. And I was happy that, literally, there are sometimes those people that are hosts and they sell literally one thing to the customer, and it could be like $15 worth, but as long as it's still sold to one customer, they're freaking above you. So I had that this week, which they don't count, honestly, because it's supposed to be 10 or more customers that you kind of actually, yay for you. But I don't know how many I had. I forget. I think I had 88 customers. I think that's what it was. So I was excited about that, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna keep going at this. I'm gonna be on top all the time. Just wait. So I'm working on strategies for that, which I'm proud of. And see, after I left, I was happy Gloria was the manager tonight. And it was so funny because she was just I walked into the cooler and she just kind of walked in there and she's like, I'm gonna make pizza. And I was like, what? We don't sell pizza. I'm gonna make pizza. And I was like, okay. So she literally made pizza out of roll dough crushed down and a bunch of other stuff that I didn't even watch. But yeah, I thought that was really interesting. They actually made a pizza, and I was surprised they even made pretzels a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, how? So there's that. And oh yeah, before work I did make it to the Kehoe Center, and let me tell you, that was a hard time because the Kehoe Center is not only pretty much abandoned right now because school is out of session, but it is also under construction for the main offices, and they changed everything up. And I was like, well, I don't know where you are now. So first I went to the dean's office because I had to try to get his email again because I didn't remember his name. I never caught his name, so I didn't know who he was, so I could look up his email. And I lost the card literally the first day. Remember when I cleaned my whole room? I lost the card in the midst of that because it was in my pants somewhere, and now it's gone. And he gave me his phone number on it, and I lost that, and I was so sad because I was supposed to email him a week and a half ago. And I never got to the Kio Center. So I finally did that. I got his email, and then I had to print off my book runner return tag thing so I could put it on my book, on the box for the book, so I could send it back via UPS. So I finally found someone who knew how to operate this freaking computer, because for some reason it was requiring a password. So she's like, oh, let's just try turning it on and turning it off. And you know what? It's freaking magic. Just freaking magic. So I finally got that. And I had to go to work, you know that story. And then I had to go to the UPS. So I decided to call them at first. And, you know, thinking that, oh, map on my iPhone, it says I went to a specific location and it says a phone number. Okay, let's call that. Automated voice message. Do you want to go to this? Do you want us to tell you locations? Just say locations. We got you, girl. And this machine is like telling me this, and it's like, you know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna go there anyway. So I went there. I took my package. I read the sign. It said like, I don't know, it's freaking 9 to 12:30 or something like that. So I tried to go in, and I can't go in. The door won't budge. So I go on the other side through the exit, and the door won't budge. And I was like, what the So I just literally stood there with my package, and I'm just going like, what do I do? So for 5 minutes, I'm just like standing there, and then eventually, after giving up on the doors, I move over to the UPS drop and go whatever thing, drop box, that's it. And I try to shove my little box in there. It's not that big. You saw, it's like, I can't do this right now, but it's like this tall, and from like my face, it's like this big, so it's not that big. So I try to shove it in there, it's not going in there. And I'm like, okay, let's turn horizontally. Okay, that doesn't work either. Okay, so meanwhile, before I even got there, there was this guy that went into the like garage part of UPS, you know, where they're getting their cars cleaned, which I found out that they do. They clean their cars, that's a good thing. So they're doing that. I hear a bunch of beeps, like beep, beep, beep. It sounds like freaking robots are getting it on in there. So I go over there, and I just kind of like stand there for a minute. I'm like, and eventually this car washer sees me, and he's like, oh, he's coming. And I'm like, okay, just sit tight. So, and this guy that I saw originally before that went in there, he comes out, and he's wearing this like blue shirt and stuff, and I guess he's a manager maybe. So he came over, and he's like, what do you need? I was like, so I saw that you close at 12:30, but your doors aren't open, but I need this package shipped. And he's like, oh, I'll take it, but we close at 6:30. And at this time, it was like 8:30-ish, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And he's like, it's okay. Well, I'll ship it anyway for you. I'll just put it on the belt. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And then I'm walking away. I'm like, and I remember reading this thing on Book Runner that, yeah, once it's scanned, we consider it returned and stuff. And I'm like, wait, did he scan it? I'm already like 1 day late, but that's okay, because I read on Book Runner that I have like 1 week after the due date to like turn it in and stuff, or else I have to pay for this thing. So I'm just like kind of freaking out for a little bit, and I still don't know what the conclusion is. So I'm gonna have to get on my computer and figure that out. So anyway, after all of this mess, I finally started driving home, and then I'm like, you know what? I have a hunch deep in my little heart, small little heart, that I need to go to Rite Aid. So I go to Rite Aid, you know, and you know, I kind of got a few things from there. Number one that you don't care about, I got a little puff, you know, puff. So I got a puff because I need a new puff, and I always get the blue puffs because blue puffs. So also, what else did I get? I don't know why, but I got this. It was only $2, and I'm just thinking, you know what? Fucking seashells, dude. You know, fucking seashells. I don't care if they're real or fake. They look almost real. They're passable. If you look at them from a distance, you know, they look real. Kind of. Except for this crummy looking starfish. It looks like it just, like, went through a tanning salon. Spray tan is not for you, bro. But, anyway. What else did I get? I, like, found the cheap section, the clearance section, and I don't know why, and I always question the clearance section. I rhymed. But I always question it because I'm wondering, like, okay, what kind of paranormal, scientific, periodic table, chemistry type shit happened to these items to make them go from $20 down to $4? So I'm just like staring at them like, what, did you like bang a monkey or something? Is that possible? No, it's not possible. So yeah, I picked up this. It is, what is it? Fucking smiling feet, because feet can smile. Shh, you stop smiling at me, foot. You're not getting my number. You're not getting my number. Sorry, I'm so weird. But yeah, it is for your heels. And it goes at the ball. Wait. Is that the ball of your No, it's not. That's not the ball of your foot. It goes on the oh yeah, well, it says gel ball and foot gel ball of foot cushions. Yeah. I was right. Because, you know, feet obviously have face and balls now, so. Well, I got this. It was originally like $6, but I got it for $2, you know, because whenever I do wear heels, they fucking suck. So, I always want to pick up these, but I don't want to because they're so expensive. And I'm thinking, like, you know, for one pair, I'm not going to pay freaking $6. You know how many heels I have? I have too many heels to pay $6 for each of them. I'm going to come out to, like, $40, and I'm not going to do that just for comfortability. I barely wear heels. Barely wear heels anyway, so that's not going to happen. Not going to happen. So, anyway. I got my regular stuff. I got the Revlon Photo Ready, invisible, see-through, whatever the fuck, powder. Because, you know, guys don't know this, so I have to explain it to him. Everybody hold on a second, give Ryan a minute, okay? So, for powder, it sets your makeup, because after you put foundation, well, if you want to put primer on first, but you put primer, foundation, concealer on, and then you can't just leave that shit there because, you know, it's just gonna rub off. So you have to put that powder on it, and I don't like, I tried the colored powder, like the skin tone powder for a while, but, you know, that shit just looks like your face is crusty and falling off, so I don't know about that anymore. But, I'm not so sure about what I think of this either. I can't find an actual invisible powder. This is still toned, which I don't like, but, you know, it says translucent finisher, so whatever. I don't care. So, I also got Almay, which is, like, the foundation that I've been using. I haven't found a staple foundation yet. Staple as in something that I'm going to use for, like, the rest of my life. But I like to mix this with the e.l.f. foundation because, you know, the e.l.f. foundation is a lot more opaque. It's not a, what is it called? BB/CC cream, which just kind of means, or a tinted moisturizer is what I'm going for, actually. Like, this is a CC cream, which means color corrector. But, that's not really why I'm getting it. I don't care so much about that. Yeah, anyway, because my theory just went down the toilet because I don't know why I was kind of thinking that this was like a, what did I just say? I don't remember. Oh, future me, just please insert the words through copy and paste so I remember these words. Okay, so this, I thought this was insert words here. A tinted moisturizer. Yeah, so I thought it was that. And I guess it isn't, but you know what? I still like to mix this in the e.l.f. stuff because you know what? It is just, the e.l.f. stuff isn't, how do I say, not watery, but you know, it's not as, it's more on the spectrum of molasses because it doesn't not blend, but it doesn't move over your face well. It just kind of stays in the spot you do. It's like rubbing sand. It's not sandpaper. I'm making this sound terrible. But it just doesn't move so much. So I like to have this to, you know, kind of lube it up. I kind of lube it up and move it around my face and stuff. And you know what? It's fine. So anyway. And I got this. What was this? Translucent Pearl Powder Palette Mineral Glow Petals. I mean, pearls. Because you know what, fucking pearls, and my birth month is June, so you know I gotta do this. This was from what, Physicians Formula. I cannot speak today. Physicians Formula, and I thought it was really pretty, so I'm really excited to try this. I can't wait to like see that kind of like finish that it has over your face. So yeah. I also got this from Physicians Formula because, you know, packaging completely steals my heart, and it's not about the corny fucking shoe that it has on it. I don't care about the shoe. I'm in for the fucking velvet, sexy looking, lace having mascara thing. I don't know. So I've never actually tried, I think, any of Physicians Formula's mascara. So let me open this real quick. Oh, that's like interesting. I don't know if you can really focus on that, but yeah, that's what it looks like. So it's interesting. So yeah, I was running out of some mascara, so I'm excited to have that. And I told you earlier today that I was thinking of doing either a day or week lipstick challenge to see what I think of it. And my lipstick that I had, one, it's pretty downplayed. Like, I had to reapply some because God knows it kind of came off a little bit. Probably because I moisturize my lips with EOS before I apply lipstick, which I don't think I'm supposed to do. People, I don't ever wear lipstick. This is why this is the challenge. Because it's challenging for me to figure it out how to even apply it. So, how to properly apply it. Because if I put the lipstick on first, then whenever I go over with my EOS, you know, I'm gonna get lipstick on my EOS, and also it's just not as like moisturizing to do it after. So I don't know if it's just the fucking drugstore brands that are killing me here. I got a Revlon, what is this thing called? Vava Violet, because that's not gay at all. So let me just show you real quick. Hold on. Look at this shit. Fucking bitches be tripping. Look at that. Do you see how purple that thing is? Yeah, this is purple. I will be right back. I'm going to put this on to show you how dark this is, because I haven't even tried it yet. We're about to get fucked up in here. First, I just gotta say, I'm halfway through putting this on my face, and I already look like Kim Possible, so 10 out of 10. Okay, so I put it on, and now I feel like She-Go from Kim Possible. I just went from Kim Possible to She-Go, and I am really feeling it right now. I don't know if anybody knows who that is, but literally I feel like I need to have one of those like funeral lace things that go over my head. I feel like I need to have some kind of crow feathered dress going down, kind of fitted, you know, and have those velvet heels, the pumps, and I feel like I just need like some kind of bayonet or something on my shoulder, and I'd be like, and somebody just looks at me and I just give them the eye and be like, what are you looking at? I don't even have to talk. My eyes just say telepathically, what are you looking at? So yeah, I'm gonna scare people, obviously. Now that I feel like Shigo and I know what to expect for the days to come, the only problem with this is I think it's a little bit too slick because, you know, I move it a little bit and my lips turn. You can like see the redness in my lips, so I don't know how to fix that part exactly. Maybe I need lip liner so it can like act as like primer or glue to like just stick it to my lips a little bit, because this is pretty slick, bro. But besides that, it's an interesting look. I definitely feel like Shigo. It's a little bit uncomfortable because I don't know, it feels just slightly sticky, and it's like it's hydrating. I guess I don't need particularly the US underneath it, but I don't know why it's sliding like a mofo, like a penguin on ice right now, because it's not really working so well. But I don't know, I need to figure out something for that then, because I don't want to have that like little ombre effect right in the center of my lip where it turns from purple to red, because that's what my natural lips are, like pinkish, whatever. So there's that. Anyway, oh yeah, Ryan, I completely finished Life is Strange last night at like 9 in the morning. I finally finished it. It took me 14 hours to finish the whole game within, well, this day, because I think I started it, was it, did I say a little bit into chapter 2 or a little bit, or almost done with chapter 2? I don't remember. Or was it 3? I don't remember. But you know, it took me a lot more time than just 14 hours to complete that. But it was very interesting, actually. I mean, the ending got me completely fucked up because basically, if you remember, the main character, she can rewind time. So she started messing the whole timeline of everything up. So there was fucking tornadoes and shit. And towards the end, she kept getting, well, throughout the whole thing, she kept getting bloody noses because she was hurting herself so bad from it. And at the end, she started like passing out hard, and she was having this nightmare, and oh my god, the nightmares were completely trippy because her dorm, and like the real life, her dorm, you would, well, it had that, it had the dorm in her nightmare, and whenever you would walk through any door, you ended up walking through the same door that came into the dorm. So it just fucking went in circles, and I didn't realize it was a nightmare at first. So I was just like, wait, is this a glitch? What the fuck is happening? And then I ended up as someone else, which in the whole game, you're never somebody else. You're always this chick. So I ended up as somebody else. I'm like, what happened? Why am I her? And then it kept going, and the nightmares just got intense, because then the next thing was the people throughout the game, they were holding flashlights, they were walking around this maze, they were saying really creepy stuff. Oh my god, this had me fucked up, bro, because, oh my god, and then it came, oh my god, and then I'm remembering this. She ended up in the classroom where the whole entire game started, and there started being remember day 1, dead birds, they started flying against the windows, blood was splattering everywhere. You were just like, and nobody notices, and she's just like, why does nobody notice? And then all of a sudden, everybody disappears, and she starts leaving, to go outside the classroom, and then the teacher appears again, who's actually like the killer and stuff. He appears again. And this is the guy that you didn't expect the entire time, because, you know, his reputation had him like completely covered, and that was the point. And so in this nightmare, he's like, so do you want to go back to my dark room, which is what they call it, and live there forever? My dog is, hold on. So he's asking her about the dark room, and if she wants to stay there with him forever. And you get to choose from 4 answers. What was it? Yeah, my selfies are shit. There was that. There was, I love you, and there was, I'm glad we killed Chloe, and there was something else. I don't remember what it was though. But yeah, the nightmare was just like, oh my god, this is weird. And yeah, there was that. I can't believe this game. It turned out so much better than I thought it would, dude. Oh my god. And then after the maze and trying to get to the lighthouse and stuff, I know nobody understands what I'm talking about. I am so sorry, but this game was intense. And at the end, and oh my god, dude. And then it started going through the week of their friendship, that they got reunited and all the things that happened, except the way it went through it is let's call it a universe, because it wasn't a room, it wasn't a place, it was literally just a huge space of nothing and darkness. And everything was completely dark except for the lighthouse that was far off in the distance. And you can kind of tell the shadow of the whole road to get there. It was winding and stuff, and you could see shadows of some things that you couldn't like figure out what they were. And then at the beginning of this, you just like kind of walk up a little bit, and it's like a spotlight just shines on the moment, and their voices are talking, but and they kind of like, they will move a little bit, but they don't really move like they did in life. It's just kind of really creepy. And each time you kind of like walk up to something, another spotlight goes off, and the scenes that involve like trains and explosions and like water and cliffs, they literally incorporated that so well that it looks so like cool, but also a little bit like sketchy, because you're like, how did they like cut out the outline of this to put it inside? And it was just like, Ryan, you gotta see the end of this game, bro. I can't wait to show you. It was so trippy. This is why I wanted to play this game with you, because I knew I would like it so much. And oh my god, dude. But yeah, then when you're going through the choices that you made, there's like the main choices, like you told, or like you killed her, you didn't kill her, and then it shows everybody else's choices, and it's like a percentage of whatever. And there's the main ones, and then there's the sub ones, and some ones you didn't even know were there, because like, if you just like blow through this game, you're gonna miss a lot of stuff, because you have to actually like talk to people to figure out some choices that you can make, and those choices will affect the end of it, honestly. And it's just really weird. Just really weird, and it was just so cool. I like strategy, choices, games. They're so interesting. So, I'm sorry I just went total nerd and stuff, but oh my god, I can't get over it. This is why I played it for 14 hours yesterday. But, yeah, so I'm gonna go now. I don't know if I'll, make another clip or not, but for right now, I'm going to stop making clips, because I'm pretty sure my beautiful lipstick is distracting everybody from my exciting stories. So, thank y'all for listening. I may or may not see you tomorrow. Okay, love you. So here's an overview of everything real quick. Miley really likes the stuff, I guess. But yeah. It's just an overview. And yeah, it's my little mini haul. Hey, Miley. Miley, come here. Come here. You got a model, Miley. You're modeling? Yeah. Oh, you're so cute, puppy. So cute.